Hello, and welcome to Around Town. I'm Councilmember Kathy Ward, and I'm pleased to be here at the Boys and Girls Club to celebrate the grand finale to Red Ribbon Week, where the For Kids' Sake youth troupe will perform its Rappin' and Clappin' and Say No to Drugs song. Red Ribbon Week is the oldest national drug prevention campaign that aims to steer children away from drug use by instilling positive attitudes and inspiring them to lead healthy lives. Earlier this week, we saw a great turnout at the pep rally and Red Ribbon Parade, with students from local schools marching in unison with police, fire, and city council along Avenida Del Mar to declare their commitment to living drug-free. This year we have a special tie-in to Red Ribbon Week for Kids' Sake workshop, which is recognized by the State of California Department of Alcohol and Drug Programs for its ongoing commitment in youth substance abuse prevention in the community. I'm here with Keith Stafford, who is in charge and the founder of For Kids' Sake. And why don't you tell us a little bit about the program so people know about it?
Well, Kathy, For Kids' Sake started about 26 years ago, actually. My daughter was in a talent show in elementary school, and I came up with the hook of FORKIDSSAKE, for kids' sake, for kids' sake. And from there, it just soared. I was invited by the Just Say No Club and started touring around with the different kids after teaching them the songs. And the biggest thing about this is rapping and clapping is a language and a universal language that all young people understand.
Right, so they picked this up freely.
They picked it up pretty good because it does one thing to make you think fast on your feet. And so the sayings that are out there on the streets now with young people, For Kids' Sake is a good one. It just says, say no to drugs, give yourself those hugs, don't drink the booze, you sure will lose, don't smoke, you'll croak, no joke. And they just love it, for kids' sake, for kids' sake.
I cannot wait to hear this song today. I am so excited about it. Now tell me a little bit about how it happened that you wrote this song.
More of how I wrote the full song was being able to take a full campaign and build youth troops from middle school, high school, boys and girls clubs, churches, all types of venues that young people need activities to do a good choice, make a good choice in life. So rapping and clapping to help make healthy lifestyles happen is the whole key behind this. It has 4 components: leadership, role playing, drug education, which is very important, and the last but not least is musical performance. So if you start to say respect one another with your peers and respect your space, you start to introduce a new level of thinking for them. And then cooperation, you have to cooperate in order for everybody to get along. And the last but not least is participate. We need your participation because each child has a resiliency skill that is just so incredible. And once we find it as a teacher, as a mentor, as someone that can coach them along, that's what is the real key of finding in each and every child that's ever born on this planet.
I'm with Alan Reese, Chief Professional Officer with the Boys and Girls Club of San Clemente.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You're going to tell us a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club.
I am. The Boys and Girls Club is a community resource that's been here in San Clemente for over 50 years. What we do is we provide education, recreation, and character development services for kids in our community. And over 2,000 individual children come here to the club each year. So we have quite a few kids who have grown up in San Clemente, who are now adults, who have come to the club during their growing up years, and now they're bringing their own kids back to the club for sports, for after-school programming, and for the character development programs that we offer.
Has the Red Ribbon Week and This for Kids' Sake, is this a new program for this year? Have you always participated in Red Ribbon Week?
This is the first time we've gone to this extent in participating. Keith has done an outstanding job in bringing this program to our kids, and this performance is a first-time experience for our Boys and Girls Club.
They also marched in the parade. Did you get any feedback on that?
The kids are absolutely ecstatic about the fact that they marched in the parade. The reaction that they've had is fantastic. They really feel empowered and important because they were sort of put on display for members of the community, and they love it.
Get your okay, here we go. 3, 4, for kids' sake, for kids' sake. Say my job. Stop. You sure don't smoke. You're right. No job. 3, 4, for kids' sake, for kids' sake. F-O-R-K-I-T-S, S-A-K-E, for kids' sake, for kids' sake.
I am with Bill Kelzer and Debbie Ferrari from Coastal Castles Realty on El Camino Real in North Beach, our lovely North Beach, and they have sponsored this event. So I just want to know how you came to sponsor this event.
Well, I met Keith about 6 years ago. We mutually sold a house in Orange and tried to get him down here. He lived in Sacramento at the time, and kept trying to get him down here. And finally, he married the gal that was in that house a couple of years ago, so he moved down here. And he had done these events all over the country, and he said, you know, I'd really like to start doing it down here. And I said, the Boys and Girls Club is like right across the street from our office. So I said, you know, we got him in touch with Alan, and the rest is history now.
That is great. So it's just been this year that he's been involved?
Yeah, just started it this year, but he's got so much history. He published and produced the song that you heard.
I just want to thank you so much for making this Red Ribbon Week with the Boys and Girls Club so special. And I think next year it's going to be an even bigger program with all the press and wonderful PR that you are doing. So I congratulate you for that. These kids are so talented. What a great way to communicate an anti-drug message to our school-age youth. Let's continue as a community to reinforce this positive message so kids make good decisions that help them lead safe, happy lives. Thank you, and I'll see you next time on Around Town.